Good?
Yep.
All right.
He's just going to finish editing a few things, but yep.
Okay. All right. So what school do you usually do?
Unity Christian.
Okay, all right.
I graduated from Marcus 2 years ago.
Okay.
So,
MMC or okay, yeah, MMC. Are you
Yep.
going to college in
I go to
Dorn?
Dordt.
Okay, all right, okay.
Two centers pretty close to Unity. So,
My wife is from the Lamar Resort City area, so
Okay.
I know the area pretty well.
Well, we moved to Lamar going into my senior year of high school. I've been in Lamar for 2 years.
Okay. What's your last name?
Johnson.
Johnson. Okay. All right. Unity's not on, so they're off tonight?
They're at South O'Brien.
Oh, okay. So South O'Brien does it. Well, if we're good, I think I'll go on. I'll do some lineups, and then we'll go to a commercial when they do starting lineups. And audio on. That was my wife. She said our audio's been on for a while. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Hinton for this War Eagle Conference matchup between the visiting Harris Lake Park Wolves and the Hinton Blackhawks. We're going to go over some team info and some lineups. First, for the visiting Harris Lake Park Wolves, come into this game 0-6, 0-3 in the conference. We're going to go over some starting lineups for the Harris Lake Park Wolves. Starting for them, number 22, Ava Rashi. She's a junior. Rashi. Number 24, Tessa Gunderson, a junior. 32, Zella Ingham. She's a junior. A senior, number 34, Emma Seidels. And a sophomore, number 54, Allison Wallace. The Wolves are coached by head coach Kirsten Nauska and assisted by Matt Darland. For the Hinton Blackhawks, starting number 10, Aubrey Lake, a sophomore. A junior, number 15, Anna Coffey. Sophomore, number 21, Ashlyn Rensel. A freshman, number 23, Ashlyn Kovarna. A junior, number 32, Bella Badar. The Blackhawks are coached by head coach Matt Leary and assisted by Ryan Stussy and Curtis Reif. The Hinton Blackhawks come into the game 2-2, and they are 0-0 in the conference. They have not played a conference game this year. So we're going to go ahead and step aside for 2 minutes, and we'll be back for the tip-off of the girls' game. This is Fuller Digital Solutions, Hinton Blackhawk basketball.
Now let's see the starting lineups for tonight's girls' game and their coaches. First of all, for the Wolves, a junior, number 22, Ava Rashi. A junior, number 24, Tessa Gunderson. A junior, number 32,
Welcome back to Hinton, folks. War Eagle Conference matchup tonight between the visiting Harris Lake Park Wolves and the hometown Hinton Blackhawks. Harris Lake Park comes into the game 0-6. Blackhawks come in 2-2. Teams taking the court. For the Blackhawks, we're going to have Aubrey Lake, Anna Coffey, Ashlyn Reinsel, Ashlyn Kovarna, Bella Badar. Jumping the circle, Zella Ingham for the Wolves, and 15, Anna Coffey for the Blackhawks. War Eagle Conference basketball. Tip controlled by scuffle on the floor by the Blackhawks. And they're going to call over and back. They gain possession just on the other side of the center court and then step back. So we're going Wolf ball. Harris Lake Park, 22, Ava Rashi. Rashi will control the ball. Over to Gunderson. Wallace with it, long two-point shot off the mark. Defensive rebound for Aubrey Lake. Full court outlet pass, 32, Bella Badar. Spinning layup and misses. Offensive rebound, 15, Anna Coffey, and as she goes up for the shot, it's going to be a jump ball. It's going to go to the Wolves. They're saying White Beans of Blackhawks controlled the tip, but then went over and back. It's arrow to the Wolves. Blackhawks in a full court, looks like 2-2-1 press. Stolen away, passed over to number 32, Zella Ingham, and she puts it in for two. I'm sorry, Bella Badar. 2-0 Blackhawks. Stolen away. Anna Coffey. Shot up. Badar. And we're going to have a foul. Foul on Allison Wallace, the sophomore from Harris Lake Park, her first. Bella Badar going to the line for two, and she makes her first shot. Badar on the season, a 73% free throw shooter. Leading scorer for the Blackhawks, 14.5 a game, and she puts the second one in. 4 points, 4-0 Blackhawks, 7:12 left first quarter. Wolves get it in. Rashi with it to Gunderson, and Gunderson took a couple extra steps. Blackhawk basketball underneath their own basket. 32, Badar will pass it in to 21, Ashlyn Reitzel. Badar, long three-point shot off the rim. Defensive rebound by the Wolves, and we're going to have a reach in. 23, Kovarna. She was just it was a hustle foul. She was hustling and she just reached in and she fell into her. Harris Lake Park basketball. Wolves bring it in. Gunderson with it. Trying to break that press, and it's stolen away again by the Blackhawks. Outlet pass, number 15. Anna Coffey for a bucket. 6-0 Blackhawks. Gunderson with it, gets it over half court to Wallace. Outlet pass to 32 Ingham, and she turns around and hits a bucket. 6-2 Blackhawks, 6:30 left first quarter. Wolves, Badar, nice little pass in to Ashlyn Reinsel for two. And they're going to call a double dribble on the Wolves. Rashi got it in and double dribble. That full court press by the Blackhawks is really bothering the Wolves tonight. Badar with a bounce pass in. Nobody covering Anna Coffey for 2 points underneath the basket. Wolves finally get it across. 34 with it. Pass to Ella Zingham went up for the shot, and she's going to be fouled. She's going to go to the line for two. Fouls on white shirts, 1-0. Aubrey Lake, her first. Zingham's going to the line. 41% free throw shooter on the season. First one's up, back of the rim, no good. 10-2 Blackhawks, 6:05 left first quarter. Second shot up. Good. Blackhawks with it. Badar, long three-point shot. Off the back of the rim, no good. Offensive rebound, number 15. Anna Coffey puts it back in for 2. 6 points for Coffey. 12-3 Blackhawks. Wolves fighting that full court press. They get it across. Gunderson. Ingham. Dribbles down, floater in the lane, misses. Offensive rebound, Wallace. Free throw line shot, no good. Defensive rebound, Coffey. Coffey full length of the floor, pass to Badar and misses, but we're going to have a foul called. Badar will go to the line for 2. I believe it's going to be on Gunderson. Blue shirts, 2-4, he says. Gunderson the foul, her first, team second. 2 fouls on each team. Badar goes back to the line for 2. Made her first 2 of the night. Back of the rim and out. I say Badar is a junior. Leading scorer for the Blackhawks on the season, 14.5 a game. Second one's up and in. 5 for Badar. Full court press, and she traveled. Reishi took an extra step. That full court press just gets to him. 13-3, 5:26 left first quarter. Blackhawks ball underneath their own basket. Badar will inbounds it. Long three-point shot by Kovarna, and it's good. Full court press. Gunderson with it. Stolen away by 23. Kovarna. Badar with the offensive rebound and puts it back in. We're going to have a timeout called. Full timeout. 18-3, 5:03 left first quarter. We're going to step away for 1 minute. This is Fuller Digital Solutions, production of Blackhawk basketball.
Your local Polaris expert is Taggart's Power Sports in Hinton. New, pre-owned, and
Welcome back to Hinton, folks. 5:03 left first quarter. 18-3 Blackhawks. Timeout had been called by Harris Lake Park to settle the girls down. Hinton with this full court 1-2-2 full court press, really giving them fits, and it's stolen away, passed over. Anna Coffey with the layup, and it's good. 8 points for Coffey. New into the game for the Blackhawks, Kira Peters. Wallace with it. Defensive rebound to the Blackhawks. Kovarna brings it down. 3-point shot, number 3, and it's good. Natalie Junk is in the game also. 3-point shot for Junk, makes her first basket. 23-3. Wolves with it, get it over half court to Ingham. We're going to have a foul called on Natalie Junk, her first, team third. Number 12 into the game for the Blackhawks, Candace Peters. Aubrey Lake will take a seat. Wolves basketball. Gunderson will inbounds it. Right baseline underneath their own basket. 23-3, 4:27 left first quarter. Over to Gunderson. Gunderson dribbles top of the key, bounces it off her knee. 34, Emma Seidels controls it, but then takes an extra step. Travel. Turn over to Hinton. Kovarna with it. Over to Junk. Dribbles the middle of the lane. Back. Coffey with it. Kind of a spread wide open offense. Pulls the defense out. Looks, they're trying to look for something inside. There's a jump stop. 23, Kovarna with a jump stop in the lane for a basket. 5 points for her. 25-3, Wallace with it. Pass over to Ingham. Jumper right in the lane, misses. Kovarna with the defensive rebound. Outlet pass, number 12. Candace Peters misses. And I think we're going to have a foul called. We're going to have a foul called on Natalie Junk on the rebound. A defensive foul, her second, team fourth. It's going to be Wolf basketball. Substitutions in. 43, Gabby Friesen is new to the game. Wolves with it. Deflected. Badar with it. Layup. Good. 9 for Badar. She steals it. Jump shot. Hinton. Got a foul on Badar on the defensive rebound. Foul on Badar, her first, team fifth. (27-3), 3:13 left first quarter. Blackhawks with that daunting full court press on. Wolves get it over half court. Wallace with it. She thinks three. She takes it back down. Tessa. Rebound punch back out. 32. Ingham controls it, but throws it out of bounds. That full court press just ravels your what you're trying to do, and even if there's nobody there, you're afraid it's going to be there, and you make mistakes. And what Hinton's trying to do is working. So Badar with it. Blackhawks up 27-3. They're going to say she traveled. 45, Maya Fleckenstein. Almost like she faked the three-point shot and went to go around, and she took an extra step. Wolf basketball. Gunnarsson inbounds it. Up to Emma Seidels. Over to Wallace. She takes a 10-foot jumper, misses. Ingham with the rebound, misses. We're going to have a foul called on Kira Peters with her first foul. 6th team. So every foul on Hinton here on out, the Wolves will be shooting 1-1. Emma Seidels to the line for free throws. She misses the first. She shot 2 free throws before tonight, and she'd made them both. Second one up, off the backboard and in. Doesn't matter how it gets there as long as it goes in. Blackhawk basketball, Bader with it. 2:17 left first quarter. Kicks it back out, right baseline. Tries to sneak it inside, and it looks there's about 4 girls on the floor. Probably 10 hands on the basketball, and they're going to call jump ball, and it stays Hinton basketball. Bader with it, inbounds underneath her own basket. Looking for somebody cutting through the lane. Gets it out, 20 long 2-point shot, misses. Gabby Friesen with the offensive rebound. Fleckenstein with a 3-point shot. Mia hits that 3-pointer top of the key. Leave her open, she'll shoot it. Wolves with it. Wallace dribbles right. Layup off the mark. Ingham with the rebound. Puts it back in. Zella Ingham, the junior, 5 points. Long 3-point shot for the Blackhawks. Candace Peters with the 3. 33-6. Wolves with it. Get it over half court. Wallace, long 2-point shot off the mark. Zingham underneath the. Zingham just couldn't handle the offensive rebound. It was there. She was there. It was in her hands, and it just slipped right out of her hands. Blackhawk basketball, 33-6, 1:15 left first quarter. Aubrey Lake brings it down. She's a sophomore. Over to Ashlyn Reinsel. Friesen's in the game. Fleckenstein gets her shot blocked, and they both grab the rebound, and they're going to call jump ball to the Wolves. It's blue basketball. Wolves with it, trying to get through that full court press. Get it. Wallace with it. Back to Gunderson. Long three-point shot off the mark. We're going to have a foul called on number 24, Tessa Gunderson, her second. Couple subs in for the Hinton Blackhawks. 15, Anna Coffey, Ashlyn Kovarna. Aubrey Lake, top of the key. Hits a cutting Ashlyn Reitzel going through the lane. Nice pass. Foul on 32. Ingham, her first foul. Reitzel will go to the line for two. The sophomore makes her first. And that was her first free throw of the season. Second one's up and good. 4 points for Reitzel. We're going to have a travel called on the Wolves. The full court press just gets to them. Their Blackhawks are creating mistakes by the other team. Badar into Lake. Coffey with it, drives right side, layup, and it's good. That's 10 for Anna Coffey in the first quarter. Stolen by Coffey, puts it up for two. That's 12 for Coffey, 39-6. Almost stolen away by Kavarna, but they're saying she stepped on the line. So it's Wolves basketball, 1.7 seconds left first quarter. 39-6 Blackhawks. Fast-paced basketball game. Harris Lake Park throws up the half-court shot at the buzzer, nothing there. 39-6 here, end of the first quarter in favor of the Hinton Blackhawks. We're going to step aside for 1 minute. This is Blackhawk basketball on Fuller Digital Solutions.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies ask, what's your salary? At Northwestern Mutual, we ask, what's your story? We know building the right financial Northwestern Mutual. Contact Rick Diener today. Visit rickdiener.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies ask, what's your salary? At Northwestern Mutual, we ask, what's your story? We know building the right financial plan means looking at more than money. That's why we start by asking the right questions, listening to what matters most to you, then guiding you every step of the way to help you live the life you want now and years from now. Plan your financial story with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Rick Diener today. Visit rickdiener.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Welcome back to Hinton, folks. Start of the second quarter here in the girls matchup. Badar with a long three for the Blackhawks, front of the rim, off. And it's off blue. It's going to stay Hinton basketball. 39-6, start of the second quarter. Badar will inbounds for the Blackhawks. You're listening to Fuller Digital Solutions, production of Hinton Blackhawk basketball. War Eagle Conference matchup tonight. Harris Lake Park made the long trip down for the boy-girl matchup. Hinton swings it around into Badar. She's going to take a step-back jumper and put it in for two. That's 11 for Badar. They pull off the full court press. They're going to set back in a 2-3 zone. Wolves get it down. Gunderson with it. We're going to have a foul called on 10. Aubrey Lake, I believe. It's going to be Hinton. It's going to be 1-1. Yep. 1-2. Candace Peters with her first foul. Free throws off the mark. I take that back. That foul was on Aubrey Lake, her second. Blackhawks with it. Badar, Lake. Nice little inside pass Ashlyn Reitzel had her girl positioned off and got it, and she misplaced it. Wolves with it. Ingham drives the length of the floor, misses the shot, but gets fouled. Foul on 1-0. That's Aubrey Lake. That's her third. She picked up 2 fouls really quick. Ingham will go to the line for 2. 41% free throw shooter on the year. Misses the first. And with the 3 fouls, Lake will take a seat. Natalie Junk will come in. Ingham's second free throw up, back of the board. We're going to have an offensive over-the-back foul called on Wallace. Her second on the rebound. She was over the back. Ashlyn Kovarna brings it down. Into Reitzel. We're going to call a foul, travel on Kovarna. Harris Lake Park basketball, 41-6. 6:50 left, second quarter. Hinton back in the 2-3 zone. They've pulled off the full court press, so it doesn't look like a track meet anymore. That first quarter went really fast. There was one timeout. Other than that, the clock didn't stop in that first quarter hardly. Wallace with the offensive rebound puts it back up, and it's off the mark. 15 Coffee with it on the defensive rebound, and we're going to have a reach-in foul called on 22 Ava Rashi. Her first, team 6th. So the Blackhawks will be shooting 1-on-1 next time also. We'll have probably quite a few free throws this second quarter. It's not going to go near as fast as the first quarter. And Ashlyn Kovarna double dribbled, and she knew it as soon as she did it. Rashi with it. Gunderson also on the floor. Seidels, Ingham, and Wallace for the Wolves. And bad pass by Gunderson, threw it out of bounds. She looks at Rashi and said, hey, that's my fault. I overthrew it. Let's get back on defense and get the ball back. Kovarna brings it down for the Blackhawks. Long three-point shot by Bader, and it's good. That's 14 for Bader on the night. Bader at top of the defense, guarding Rashi. Knocked out of bounds by 23, Kovarna. It's going to stay Wolf basketball. 44-6. Favor the Blackhawks. 5:33 left first quarter. Wolves inbounds to Rashi. She dribbles right baseline, tries to pass it into Wallace, but it gets it knocked away by Badar, picks it up. And she outlet passes to Kovarna. Inside to number 3, Natalie Junk with the bucket right underneath the hoop, left hand. 46-6, 5:14 left second quarter. Wolves bring it down, set it up. Seidels with it, left baseline. Tries to pass it into Rashi, but Reinsel went to steal it, but kicked it, so it's going to stay Wolf basketball. We're going to have a 30-second timeout called by the Blackhawks. We'll step aside for 30 seconds. This is Blackhawk Solution. Welcome back to Hinton, folks. Fuller Digital Solutions production of Blackhawk basketball. War Eagle Conference matchup with Harris Lake Park Wolves. Harris Lake Park basketball. They swing it around. Rashi drives the lane. No luck on the shot, but she's going to get fouled. She's going to go to the line for 2. White shirts, number 3. That's 3rd foul on Junk. Natalie Junk, 3rd foul. Number 22, Ava Rashi will go to the line. Makes her first shot. 42% free throw shooter. Kira Peters will come in and give Natalie Junk a rest with her 3 fouls. Second free throws off the front of the rim. Defensive rebound, Coffee. Badar with it, drives the lane, gets it stolen away by Seidels. She drives the length of the floor. She stops. She passes back out. Ingham with a long 2-point shot off the front of the rim. No good. We're going to have a tie-up underneath the rim. It's going to be jump ball. Kovarna and Seidels, I believe, tied it up. It's going to be Harris Lake Park Wolf basketball. (46-7). Favor the Blackhawks. 4:35 left, second quarter. Wolves with it into Ingham. Long 2-point shot. Off the mark. Offensive rebound by the Wolves, but Reinsel just reaches in and ties her up. Jump ball going, hitting Blackhawk direction. Smart play by Reinsel to just reach in there and grab the ball, get the jump. They've been calling jump balls pretty quick tonight. I've noticed it all year. They're calling jump balls really quick this year. And some really quick whistles. Badar with it, left baseline. Bounce pass into Coffee. And she bounce passes it over to Reitzel. And jump ball going Wolves. 4:14 left, second quarter, 46-7. Gunderson drives right baseline and dribbled down and stepped on the line, so Blackhawk basketball. Candace Peters in for the Blackhawks and Maya Fleckenstein. Wolves coach Kirsten Noski talking to Reishi out on the floor, giving her some defensive tips. Let's get this done. Blackhawks with it, over to Badar. Looks inside to Coffee, 2 dribbles in the lane, kicks it out to Fleckenstein. Long 2-point shot off the mark. Offensive rebound back to Badar, long 3-pointer, and it's good. Her second 3 of the night. Gives Badar 17 tonight. Just a little above her 14.5 average, 49-7. Wolves with it. Seidels over to Gunderson. She looks inside to Delaney DeBoom. And they mishandle the pass, and it's going Blackhawk way. Wallace back in the game will give Seidels a breather. Badar inbounds for the Blackhawks. Badar will bring it down. She's a junior, 5'7" junior, averaging 14.5 on the year, and has 17 tonight with 3:05 left first quarter. Badar with it into Coffee. She dribbles back. Swings it around the outside. They get it into Coffee again. She passes back out, and Kira Peters has her shot blocked at the free throw line. Wolves try to throw the ball in transition, and they throw it out of bounds. A couple new Blackhawks in the game. Kennedy Spees and Gabby Friesen back in the game. Kennedy Spees, Kira Peters, Candace Peters, Gabby Friesen, and Maya Fleckenstein in for the Blackhawks. 2:38 left first half, 49-7. Blackhawks throw it away. It's like the Blackhawks might give those first 6 or 7 girls a breather the rest of the first half and bring them out fresh in the second half. Wolves with it. Blackhawks still in that 2-3 zone. Gunderson with it. Gunderson throws it into Reishi, and it's over her head, out of bounds. Stops to talk to coach on the way back. Blackhawk basketball, 2:17 left first half. Fleckenstein with it, looking inside to Friesen, and she mishandles the ball and takes an extra step, travel. Wolves bring it down with Reishi. Over to Gunderson, and they said she travels. When that full court press gets in your head, that it's going to be tough on you, whether they have it on or not. If not, it's always in your head, and it's going to cause mistakes. Wolves in a 2-3 zone. Stolen by Gunderson, drives the length of the floor, layup up and good. Tessa Gunderson, her first basket of the night. Ball poked away by Seidels. Grabbed by Kira Peters for the Blackhawks. Maya Fleckenstein drives the lane. And they're called the third foul called on Wallace. The sophomore center for the Wolves picks up her third of the night. New to the game, Natasha Bremer. Natasha Bremer in for the Wolves, her first action of the night. Free throw up by Fleckenstein. First one's off the mark, 1-1, so that's it. Wolves with the rebound. Angham brings it down. Over to Seidels, to Rashi. Three-point shot up, off the mark. Defensive rebound to Fleckenstein. Outlet pass. Nice little bounce pass. Candace Peters with a nice bounce pass to Kira Peters, and she misses a layup, gets it blocked out of bounds. Blackhawk basketball underneath their own basket, 49-9. 59 seconds left, first half. Deflected away, stolen by Reishi. She drives the length of the floor. Tries to go up for a layup and got stopped, and she traveled. It was almost like she stopped and it was slow motion. She was thinking so hard about that layup. Number 30 in for the Blackhawks, Kira Shaw. Number 34 in, Avery Burgad. And Blackhawks mishandle it. It's going Wolves' direction. 33 seconds left first half, 49-9. Delaney to Boom. Angham drives the lane, floater in the lane, misses. Offensive rebound, Seidels misses. Reishi with it. Goes up, and she's going to be fouled by number 30, Kira Shaw, her first. 2 shots. Reishi, a 42% free throw shooter on the season. Hits the back of the rim and comes off. Second shot up, no good. Offensive rebound by Bremer. She throws it back out to Reishi. She drives left side, jump shot, good. 3 points for Reishi on the night. 49-11, 5 seconds left. First half. Hinton dribbles down. Kira Shaw with the long two-point shot, and it's off the mark. Halftime here in Hinton, 49-11 in favor of the Hinton Blackhawks. We will step aside for 2 minutes, and we'll come back and recap the first half. This is Hinton Blackhawk basketball on Fuller Digital Solutions. Welcome back to Hinton, folks. Halftime of the girls' tilt tonight in the War Eagle Conference matchup between Harris Lake Park and your hometown Hinton Blackhawks. Blackhawks with the lead, 49-11. We'll run down some scoring here in the first half. The score at the end of the first quarter was 39-6. Score at halftime, 49-11. Scorers for the Harris Lake Park Wolves: Zella Ingham leads with 5. Ava Reishi has 3. Tessa Gunderson with 2. And Emma Seidels with 1. Allison Wallace, the center sophomore, has 3 fouls, so they'll have to watch that in the second half. For the Blackhawks, led by Bella Badar with 17. Anna Coffey with 12. Natalie Junk with 5. Ashlyn Kovarna with 5. Reinsel with 4. Candace Peters with 3. And Maya Fleckenstein hit 1 3-pointer for 3 points. Natalie Junk and starter Aubrey Lake both have 3 fouls, so they'll have to watch that in the second half. Although those starters probably won't play a whole lot of the fourth quarter, you wouldn't think. Bella Badar, your leading scorer on the night, 17, just above her season average on the year, 14.5. Coffey with 12, just below her average of 13. Coffey's also averaging 8.5 rebounds a game, which she's not a very tall girl, but she plays a lot bigger than she looks. So halftime score here in Hinton, 49-11 Blackhawks over the Harris Lake Park Wolves. We're going to step aside again for 2 minutes, and then we'll come back for the second half. This is Blackhawk basketball on Fuller Digital Solutions. Welcome back to Hinton, folks. Blackhawk basketball. Start of the second half here in the War Eagle Conference matchup on the girls' side. Harris Lake Park made the trip down tonight. Blackhawks 49, Wolves 11. Start of the second half here. Hinton came out to start the game in that full court. Looked like 1-2-2 press, and it just gave the Wolves fits all the first quarter. They had a 39-6 score at the end of the first quarter. The Blackhawks pulled that press off through the second quarter, but extended that lead 49-11 to where we are now, start of the third quarter. We're going to have Blackhawk basketball. Badar, Aubrey Lake, Kovarna, Reitzel, and Coffey, your starting five in for the Blackhawks. Lake drives the lane off the backboard and good. Her first basket of the night. She sat most of the second quarter with 3 fouls. She picked up 2 fouls really quick. Her second and third ones came really quick, and she sat most of that second quarter. So she's excited and to be out there, and she picks up the steal. Gets it off to Coffey. Coffey with it, drives, kicks back out to Badar. Badar dribbles. Lake, top of the key. She one dribble step. Tries to get it to Coffey, but it's out of bounds. Wolves basketball. We are going to have continuous clock here in the second half because it's a 35-point plus deficit here. 40-point lead for the Blackhawks. Wolves with it. Seidels. Over to Gunderson. Reishi. Into Ingham. That's kind of who they look for. Off the backboard, misses. Coffey gets the defensive rebound and saves it from going out of bounds. Nice play there. Nice little bounce pass to Badar. She puts it up off the backboard, misses, but she fights for, gets her own offensive rebound. She puts jump shot back up and in. That's 19 for Badar on the night. Wolves back in. Looks like a 1-2-2 press or a 3-2 press. Zone defense. Lots of trapping going on. Seidels with it, gets it knocked away. Stolen by Coffey. She outlet passes to Lake right under the basket, left-hand side. Bucket good. Aubrey Lake with 2 baskets in the second half. 55-12. 5:55 left third period. Wolves with it out to Seidels, top of the key. Wallace mishandles it. And we're going to have a foul called on Coffey as she reached in on Wallace as they were fighting for the ball. Her first of the night. Team first of the second half. Ingham drives and hits the jumper for 2. 7 points for Zella Ingham on the night. Lake with it, drives. Reitzel, long 2-point shot, misses. Offensive rebound, Coffey. We're going to have a jump ball. Like I said at halftime, she's not very big, but she averages 8.5 rebounds a game, and that play right there is the reason why. She plays a lot bigger than she is. And then she's on the top of that 1-2-2 zone defense. Ingham with it, throws it up over her shoulder, misses. Defensive rebound, Lake. Lake mishandles it, but gets it back herself. Into Coffey, 2 dribbles, gets it to the top of the key to Kovarna. She throws up a 3-point shot and puts it in for Kovarna. Full timeout call, Harris Lake Park. 4:30 left first half, 58-13. We're going to step aside for 1 minute. Blackhawk basketball on Fuller Digital Solutions. Going to be Wolf basketball. 4:30 left, third quarter, 58-13 Blackhawks. You're watching and listening to Fuller Digital Solution production of Hinton Blackhawk basketball, a War Eagle Conference matchup between Hinton Blackhawks and the Harris Lake Park Wolves. And we have a steal by Candace Peters for the Blackhawks, but then travels, gives it back to the Wolves. Aubrey Lake, we have Coffee, Natalie Junk, Candace Peters in for the Blackhawks. Long three-point shot taken. Offensive rebound by Wallace, puts her own miss back up and gets her first bucket of the night. 2 points for Wallace. Blackhawks with it. Lake to Coffee, dribbles the lane, mishandles it. Stolen by Gunderson. Over to Reishi. Cross-court pass over to Wallace, throws up a three-point shot, misses everything. Defensive rebound by Natalie Junk. Lake brings it down. Back to Junk, three-pointer off the front of the rim. Fight for the rebound, and number 12, Candace Peters, comes up with it and puts in her first bucket of the second half. 5 points on the night for Candace Peters, 60-15, 3 minutes left. Third quarter and fourth quarter will go by quick because of that continuous running clock. Reishi dribbles the lane. Nice little bounce move. Little juke and jive, the left-hand layup. Lake with it. She's going to drive the lane and make her own. She puts it up and misses, but she's going to be fouled. Blue shirts, 3-4, he says. Emma Seidels, her first 2 shots for Aubrey Lake. She's a 50% free throw shooter coming into tonight. First one's off the back of the rim. Some substitutions in. Delaney DeBoom and Peyton Rimmers. Lake's second free throw up, off the mark. But the Blackhawks get the rebound, stays white. Lake, top of the key. This inside pass to Natalie Junk as she cuts the lane. She misses the shot, but she's going to get fouled. Blue shirts 1-4. Delaney DeBoom, the freshman, with her first foul. 2 shots. Junk is a 50% free throw shooter. 1 out of 2 coming into the night. First one's off the back of the rim. Bella Badar back in the game. Second one's off the mark. Defensive rebound, Ingham. Up to Rimmers. She throws it to Gunderson, and she misplays it right between her legs. 2:22 left, third quarter, 60-17. Blackhawk basketball. They give it to Gabby Friesen to inbounds, and no other Blackhawks stayed back to inbounds it, so they probably got a little worried, but everything turned out okay. Blackhawks throw it around the top of the key. 45, Fleckenstein misses off the mark on the 2-point shot. Defensive rebound, offensive rebound, and then stolen away by Peyton Rimmers, and she travels. .140 left, third quarter. Bella Badar leading the way for the Blackhawks tonight with 19. Foul on Zella Ingham, her second of the night. 43, Gabby Friesen going to the free throw line. First one's good. Her first point of the night, and actually her first point of the season. For the freshman, first point of varsity action. Second one's up, and good. Wolf basketball, 1:19 left, third quarter, 62-17. Stolen away by the Blackhawks. Pass to Fleckenstein, left-handed layup blocked, but the rebound grabbed by Natalie Junk and put back in. The initial shot was blocked by Rashi, but Junk was there to pick up the rebound and put it back in. Rashi dribbles into the lane, nice little bounce pass to DeBoom, puts it up, left hand, layup, good. Delaney DeBoom with her first points of the night. 64-19, 40 seconds left. Natalie Junk throws up a three-pointer. Misses. Fleckenstein with the rebound. Hinton really on the rebounds tonight. They're always in position. Gabby Friesen with the left hand misses. Offensive rebound to Candace Peters, but it's stolen away by Rimmers. Knocked away by Candace Peters. Wallace with it. Rimmers top of the key. She drives the middle of the lane. Left hand floater. No good. And we're going to have a jump ball on the rebound between Rimmers and Natalie Junk. Both had it. And we're going Hinton Blackhawk basketball. And that's going to bring us to the end of the first quarter with the continuous clock. The clock just ran through the inbound. 64-19, start of the fourth quarter. We'll step aside for 1 minute. Hinton Blackhawk basketball on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Wind, rain, snow, or mud, make sure you're prepared. Polaris ATVs and Rangers from Polaris. Find them today at Taggart's Power Sports, Hinton.
Start of the fourth quarter here in Hinton. Wolf basketball. 7:35 left in the game. Rashi with it, left-hand side, misses. Defensive rebound to Coffey. Drives the length of the floor, kicks it out. Top of the key to Badar, three-point shot, good. That puts Bella Badar up to 22 on the night for the junior, averaging 14.5 on the season. Wolves with it. Gonna be passing it into Ingham, and it went off Coffey and out of bounds. She reaches up into the stage and gets it from underneath the curtain. Wolves basketball underneath their own basket. Gets it in to Ingham. She's trapped by two or three girls. Gets it back to the top of the key to Rashi, and she travels. Blackhawk basketball. Starting five in for Hinton, but they probably won't be for long. 6:28 left, fourth quarter. Lake with it. Over to Badar. Top of the key, Reitzel. Lake drives the lane. Coffey with it. Her first basket of the second half. 69-19. It puts Coffey at 14 on the night. Wolves, top of the key to Wallace. She dribbles right. Gunderson to Seidels. Into Ingham, turned around, jump shot, blocked by Coffey. And they're going to call Coffey on the foul. Her second. That was one of those calls that half the gym liked to call and half the gym deck didn't. The ref, he knows he's only going to make half the people happy. Free throw shots by Ingham. First one's good. Ingham, a 41% free throw shooter on the night, on the season. Second one's off the backboard, no good. The refs call it because it didn't hit the rim or the net, hit nothing. Automatic Blackhawk basketball. 5:37 left in the game, 69-20. Lake drives, kicks out to Reitzel. Kovarna with it. Reitzel drives the lane. Kovarna, long three-point shot, rim and misses. Offensive rebound, Natalie Junk. Kovarna drives right-hand lane and just lays it, almost a finger roll, and puts it in. That's 10 on the night. 71-20, 5 minutes left. Wolves bring it down. Into Ingham, right-hand side, misses. Defensive rebound, Kovarna. In to Natalie Junk for two. Nice look by Kovarna. Junk got it, just turned and shot. Seidels with it, right-hand side. Top of the key to Wallace. Into Ingham, nice pass by Reishi. Misses the shot, but she's fouled by Natalie Junk. That's her fourth. That's 4. Ingham's going to the free throw line. The junior, 8 points on the night. Make it 9, makes her first free throw. Second free throw up, good. They're going to give Ingham a rest. Bring in Delaney DeBoom. Blackhawk basketball, number 12, Candace Peters with it. Blackhawks have kind of cleared the bench and put in the subs. They have a foul called on Rimmers from the Wolves. Blackhawks get it in. Junk with it. To a Fleckenstein, cutting the lane. Nice little pass. Natalie Junk finds Fleckenstein cutting the lane and hits her for the layup. 75-22, 3:30 left in the game. Reishi drives the lane off the backboard, sits on the top of the rim and rolls out. Gabby Friesen with the rebound. On the ground, and a couple Wolves fall down and they all grab it. Jump ball, Blackhawk ball. Candace Peters. Over to Junk. Looks inside to Fleckenstein. It's not there. Candace Peters with the long shot off the mark. Going to call a foul on Maya Fleckenstein, her first of the night. Going to be Wolf basketball. Lots of substitutions in. Avery Burgad. Kara Shaw. Kennedy Spees in for the Blackhawks. Reishi, Gunderson, Bremers, Wallace, Rimmers in for the Wolves. Into Reishi for two. It's a little floater on the right-hand side. Gabby Friesen with it underneath the basket, and she goes up and gets fouled by Allison Wallace. It's her fourth of the night. Gabby Friesen will go to the line. That's Wallace's fourth. Free Friesen's first free throws off the mark. She made her first 2 of the night. Actually, her first 2 varsity points as the freshman gets her first 2 varsity points of the season. Second one's up. No good. Friesen gets her own offensive rebound. Nobody blocked her out. Down to Fleckenstein on the right, and she drives the lane. Stops for a 5-foot jumper. No good. Rebound by Friesen. Fleckenstein, free throw line. Off the mark. Hinton gets the offensive rebound. Nice little bounce pass to Avery Burgad. She gets her first basket of the night. Kennedy Spees grabbed the rebound. A nice little bounce pass. Hinton in that zone defense. Look like they've switched to man-to-man. Rimmers with it. Reishi grabs the offensive rebound and gets fouled on the shot. I believe the shot will count. Yep, basket's good. Fouls on Gabby Friesen. The bucket's good for Reishi. And she'll go to the line for 2. That's 9 points on the night for Reishi. Defensive rebound by Gabby Friesen. 1:23 left, 77-26. Kennedy Spees with it just inside the 3-point line and misses. Wolves pull down the rebound. Wallace with it, free throw line. Stolen away by Fleckenstein, and she'll drive the length of the floor for the right-handed layup, up and in. That's 7 for Fleckenstein, 53 seconds left, 79-26. Blackhawks. Wolves with it. Wallace. Pass deflected away. Taken back by the Wolves. We're going to have a jump ball. Gabby Friesen reached in and grabbed a part of it with Bremers, and they called a tie-up. Wolves ball underneath their own basket. Clock's running, 19-18. Reishi with it, drives right baseline, passes back to Wallace. 3-point shot up, nothing. Defensive rebound, Blackhawks, 9 seconds left. Gets it over to Fleckenstein. Up to Kira Shaw. Long 2-point shot by Shaw. Off the mark as the buzzer. 79-26 is the final score in the girls' tilt tonight. War Eagle Conference matchup. Harris Lake Park against the Hinton Blackhawks. The Blackhawks take them down 79-26. We're going to step aside for 2 minutes, and we will come back and recap the girls' game. This is Blackhawk basketball on Fuller Digital Solutions. Welcome back to Hinton, folks. This is Fuller Digital Solutions production of Hinton Blackhawk basketball. War Eagle Conference matchup tonight with Harris Lake Park. The girls' game just over. Hinton Blackhawks take the victory tonight, 79-26 over the Harris Lake Park Wolves. We'll run down some scoring for the Harris Lake Park Wolves. Zella Ingham led with 9. Zella Ingham had 10, Ava Rashi with 9, and Allison Wallace with 2, Tessa Gunnarsson with 2, and Delaney DeBoom off the bench, the freshman, had 2. 79 points by your Hinton Blackhawks tonight, led in scoring by Bella Badar with 22. Anna Coffey had 14, Natalie Junk had 9, Maya Fleckenstein with 7, Candace Peters with 5, Aubrey Lake with 4, Ashlyn Rensel with 4, Avery Burgad with 2, and Gabby Friesen made 2 of her 4 free throws to come in with 2 points. Badar had a good first half with 17, ended up with 22, about above her average of 14.5 on the season. That's got to be a good feeling when you hit your season average in the first half. We're going to step aside for 3 or 4 minutes, and we will come back and we'll preview the boys' game, Hinton Blackhawk basketball on Fuller Digital Solutions. Welcome back to Hinton, folks. Time for the boys matchup of this War Eagle Conference tilt between the Harris Lake Park Wolves and your Hinton Blackhawks. Go over some teams here. Harris Lake Park Wolves make the journey down south to Hinton, come in with a 2-3 record. They've had a couple good wins, a couple good losses, bad losses. Starters for your Harris Lake Park Wolves tonight going to be number 10, a senior, Jacob Means. Number 20, a junior, Gavin Nelson. That's the Hinton lineup, I'm sorry. Harris Lake Park Wolves, number 1, Bubba Sohn. Number 2, Brody Bowles. Number 3, Tice Gunderson. Number 10, a senior, Jackson Hykins. And number 44, a junior, Colton Voss. And now to your Hinton Blackhawks that I was so eager to get to. Hinton comes into the night 3-3 on the season. Starting for them will be a senior guard, number 10, Jacob Means. A junior forward, number 20, Gavin Nelson. Number 22, your War Eagle Conference leading scorer, junior guard, Caleb Holmes. Number 30, a senior forward, Tate Linton. And number 34, a senior forward, Desi Riley. War Eagle Conference matchup here. We're going to step aside for 2 minutes, and we will be back for the start of the boys' tilt. This is Hinton Blackhawk basketball on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Hinton for tonight's War Eagle Conference basketball game between the Wolves from Harris Lake Park and your Hinton Blackhawks. The administration, staff, and students of both schools support our state activities associations in making good sportsmanship a priority. Negative comments and acts directed towards players, coaches, fans, or officials do nothing positive in the development of these young people as future citizens. Be a good sport for your students, your school, and your community. Our officials for tonight's game are Charlie Gatto, Dale Rinke, and Raleigh Weavers. Now let's meet the coaches and team players for the boys' game. First of all, for the Wolves, a senior, number 1, Bubba Sohn. A senior, number 2, Brody Bowles. A sophomore, number 3, Tice Gunderson. A senior, number 10, Jackson Hykins. And a junior, number 44, Colton Voss. For the Blackhawks, a senior, number 10, Jacob Means. A junior, number 20, Gavin Nelson. A junior, number 22, Caleb Holmes. Senior, number 30, Tate Linton. And a senior, number 34, Desi Riley. The Wolves are coached by Jeff Sohn. He's assisted by Lane Gunderson. Blackhawks are coached by John Spees. He's assisted by Nate Nelson, Greg Connery, Corey Kempelauer, and Justin Moning.
Back to Hinton, folks. You heard the starting lineups. Harris Lake Park coached by Jeff Sohn, assisted by Lane Gunderson. Hinton coached by John Spees and assisted by Nate Nelson, Greg Connery, Corey Kempelma, and Justin Moning. Start the game here, jumping the center circle, Colton Voss versus Caleb Holmes will be in the circle for the night. Hinton Blackhawks in their home white, the Wolves in their traveling blue. Wolves will be going right to left, and Blackhawks will be going left to right. Tip control by the Blackhawks. Gavin Nelson. He throws it. Jacob Means thought it was coming to him. And Desi Riley kind of cut right in front of him as he went by, and neither of them saw the ball, and it went out of bounds. Wolves basketball. Blackhawks put on a three-quarter court 1-2-2 press, and they fall into man-to-man defense. Wolves throw it inside. It's going to be kind of stolen away by Tate Linton. And we're going to have a foul called on Colton Voss from the Wolves, his first of the game. And immediately he takes a seat to Jaden Hodgegill will come in. Blackhawks bring it down. Jacob Means control. Wolves in a man-to-man defense. Gavin Nelson inside to Tate Linton for the basket. 2-0 Blackhawks. Hawks put on the pressure. Wolves with it. Sohn across center court. Top of the key. Hodgegill, three-pointer off the mark. Offensive rebound, Tice Gunderson. Long three-point shot missed. Defensive rebound to the Blackhawks. Outlet to Caleb Holmes. He drives the lane, spins around, kicks back out. Three-point shot off the mark by Tate Linton. Defensive rebound to the Wolves. Bubba Sohn drives the lane. Foul's going to be on the floor, no shots. White shirts 3, Tice Gunderson, his first. Wolves with it, off the mark. Blackhawks control. Caleb Holmes. Desi Riley drives the lane, little floater off the mark, gets his own rebound, puts it back up and in. Desi Riley on the board. Sohn with it. Center court to Gunderson. Jackson Hinkins. Bowles with it, top of the key. Motions for Sohn to come get it, set up the offense. Bubba Sohn, the senior guard. They pass it around the outside. They're looking, looks like they're looking to get it into Jackson Hinkins, but the defense is there. They just can't get it in. Gunderson stopped at the free throw line. Bowles with it, drives, right baseline, throws up a floater. Outlet pass to Holmes, left layup, and it rolls out, but he's fouled. Go to the line for 2. Foul on Hodgegill from Harris Lake Park, his first, team's second. Caleb Holmes will go to the line, 77% free throw shooter. First one's good. His first point of the night. Second free throw up, good. You can tell by his shot and release, he shot a lot of free throws. And Holmes knocks it away, stolen by Gavin Nelson. Nelson out to Riley, back to Means to set up the offense. Foul on white shirts, Tate Linton, 3-0, his second. Blackhawks' second foul. We're going to see a sub in the game. Trey Frank is going to come in and give Linton the rest. Wolves with it, inbounds. Bubba Sohn with it. Blackhawks in that three-quarter court press. Means at the top of that press. Wolves looking side to side, get it to Gunderson. 3-point shot, good. Tice Gunderson with his first basket of the night. Gets the Wolves on the board, 6-3. Caleb Holmes with a long 3-point shot, good. 9-3, Blackhawks. Wolves get it across half court. 3-point shot up by Hodgkill. Air balls everything. Defensive rebound, Desi Riley. Out to Means, to Holmes. He stutter steps side to side. Right hand layup, puts it in. That's 7 for Holmes. 11-3 Blackhawks. 4 minutes left first quarter. Gonna have a defensive blocking foul called. No, they're not going to call a foul. They're just going to call out of bounds off the Blackhawks. It's going to stay Wolves basketball. There was a big collision. Holmes tried to take the charge, and they didn't call a foul. Bubba Sohn with a 3-point shot off the mark. Defensive rebound, Gunderson. 3-point shot up and in by Eli Robinson. 11-6 Blackhawks. 3:50 left first quarter. Holmes drives the lane, kicks back out. Means with it, top of the key, set up the offense. 54, Easton Stussy in the game. Caleb Means drives the lane, kicks out to Stussy. Long 2-point shot, hits the rim. Bubba Sohn defensive rebound. Stop, pop, 3-point line, misses off the mark. Means with the rebound for the Blackhawks. Gives it off to Holmes. Stop, pop, long 3-pointer. Back of the, we're going to have over the back called. Trey Frank over the back on the rebound. At 42 in, Carson Pierce for the Blackhawks. And 13, Carson Hillinga for the Wolves. Bubba Sohn brings it down. Trey Frank at the top of that 1-2-2 press. Stolen away by Carson Pierce. Nice little bounce pass over to Trey Frank, and he puts it in for 2. Frank's on the board, 13-6 Blackhawks. We're going to have a foul called on Trey Frank. That's 2 quick fouls on Trey Frank. And Desi Riley looks like he's going to go back in for Frank. Frank knew as soon as he picked up that second, you could see the look on his face. He knew he was going to have to take a seat. Wolves with it. Hodgkill. Inside cutter. Carson Hillinga cut the lane. Nice pass, but he travels as he goes through the lane. Blackhawk basketball. 2:35 left first quarter, 13-6 Blackhawks. Team fouls, 4 Blackhawks, 2 on the Wolves. Inside pass to Holmes. He kicks back out to Desi Riley. He drives the lane, left side. I'm going to call a foul on, blocking foul on Hodgkill. His second. Desi Riley will go to the line for 2 shots. 43% free throw shooter on the season. First one's up and in. That's 3 points for Riley on the night. Second one's up and good. 4 for Riley on the night. 15-6 Blackhawks. 2:18 left first quarter. Wolves break the press. Drive to the lane. We're going to have a charging foul called on Jackson Hankins. Coach Soane's not too sure of that. He's saying it just happened on the other end and you called the blocking foul, and this time you called the charge. Stussy with it. We're going to have an offensive foul called on Caleb Holmes, illegal screen. Just trying to get position down low. Wolves with it, Soane. Over to Souls. Tipped away. Recovered by Jenkins. Gunderson inside. Pass to Eli Robinson for good. 2 points. 5 for Robinson on the night. 15-8. Desi Riley, left-hand side. Inside bounce pass to Holmes. Off the mark. Defensive rebound. Wolves mishandled the play. Foul called on number 2, Brody Bowles. Harris Lake Park, his first, team 5th, Blackhawk basketball. Desi Riley drives the lane for the Blackhawks. He's fouled. Foul on Brody Bowles, his second, picks up 2 quick fouls. Riley goes to the line. First one's off the mark. Second one is good. 5 points for Riley. 16-8 Blackhawks, 1:10 left first quarter. Wolves with it over half court. Gunderson. Soane with it. Inside to Jenkins. Passes back out to Soane. Soane's going to drive the lane. Foul on Carson Pierce of the Blackhawks, his first, team 6. So the Wolves team fouls are 6-6, so we're shooting 1-on-1 the rest of the first half. Inside Wolves, turned around, fadeaway jumper, 44, Colton Voss, his first bucket of the night. 16-10, 40 seconds left. Blackhawks, Means with it. Gavin Nelson misplays it. Soane from Harris Lake Park chased it out of bounds, but he couldn't get there. Blackhawk basketball up 16-10, 19 seconds left first quarter. They're going to hold for one shot. Jacob Means with it, top of the key. Directing his offense. It's a cutting Desi Riley. 3 seconds, he turns, free throw line, shot, good. 18-10, end of the first quarter here in Hinton. 18-10, Blackhawks lead. We're going to step aside for 1 minute. This is Blackhawk basketball on Fuller Digital Solutions. Welcome back to Hinton, folks. Blackhawk basketball, 18-10 lead for your Hinton Blackhawks over the visiting Harris Lake Park Wolves. Start of the second quarter. Wolf basketball, Bubba Sohn. Over to Bowles. Wolves swinging around, looking inside, nothing there. Jackson Hinkins working hard to get open inside, but it's just not there. They find Hinkins. It's stolen away by Means, but they're going to call the foul on Jacob Means, the senior. His first. That's 7 fouls team, so Harris Lake Park will shoot 1-1. Number 10, Jackson Hinkins will go to the line for 1-1. Hinkins, a 57% free throw shooter on the year. It's kind of hard to look at those free throw percentages and shooting percentages, especially free throw percentages this early in the season. First one's up, off the backboard and good. I think you have to get at least through Christmas break and get into January. I think you got to get 10 games under your belt before you can really look at that free throw percentage and look at it as real. There's second one's up and good. Hinkins 2 for 2 tonight. That's all that counts. 18-12 Blackhawks. Holmes with it, brings it down to Desi Riley, cutting through the lane and good. It's going to be 9 for Riley on the night. Brody Bowles, long three-point shot off the mark. Caleb Holmes with the rebound. Holmes with 7, drives the lane. He's going to put it in. Bucket's going to count, and he's going to go to the line for a free throw. Foul on Bubba Sohn, his first. Holmes will go to the line for free throws, 77% free throw shooter on the year. 2 for 2 tonight. Junior, 6'3" junior, number 54, Easton Stussy, going to check in for the Blackhawks. Holmes misses his free throw. Offensive rebound, Stussy, back to Holmes. Jacob Means for a three-point shot off the rim. Bubba Sohn with the defensive rebound in transition. Guarded by Caleb Holmes. Bowles drives the lane, dishes to Hinkins. Misses the shot, but he's fouled. First foul on 54, Easton Stussy. Hinkins will go to the line for 2. This one's off the back of the rim, off the mark. A couple new Blackhawks in. Glenn Carlson and Caden Winters in the game. (22-12). Hinkins' second free throw off the backboard, no good. Caleb Means, defensive rebound. 6:44 left second quarter. 22-12 Blackhawks. Means, top of the key, sets his offense. Stussy over to Winters. Tries to pass it in to Glenn Carlson, but they misplay it. It goes out of bounds, but it's off the Wolves. It's going to be Blackhawk basketball. Holmes will inbounds it. Just nonchalant throws it in up and over everybody, and it's stolen away by Harris Lake Park. Sohn with it. Sohn gets the offensive rebound and puts it back up. Misses, but he gets fouled. 5-4, 2 quick fouls on Easton Stussy. Bubba Sohn will go to the line for the Harris Lake Park Wolves. 62% free throw shooter on the night, on the year. First one's off the mark. Stussy will take a seat for the Gavin Nelson to come in. Stussy picked up 2 quick fouls there. Sohn second is good. Sohn's in the scorebook for tonight. Free throw was made, so the sub gets to come in. Carson Pierce. .42, Carson Pierce will bring it down for the Blackhawks. He'll drive the lane, take it by himself. It's going to go up, and they're going to count the bucket and the foul. foul on blue 44, Colton Voss, his second. Carson Pierce makes the bucket and goes to the line. Pierce's free throw is good. 3 points for Pierce on the night. 25-13 Blackhawks, 6 minutes left, second quarter. Jackson Hinkins drives the lane, gets fouled. Foul's going to be called on Cade Winters. Two shots for Hinkins. First one's up. Good. Front of the rim, back of the rim, and in. Eli Robinson back in the game, number 23, a 6'3" sophomore. Second one's up, off the mark. Defensive rebound, Glenn Carlson. Holmes brings it down. Carlson, Gavin Nelson, three-point shot, off the mark. Rebound off to the Wolves, transition pass to Bowles, left-hand layup, good. 25-16, Blackhawks, 5.5 left. Holmes drives left side, misses, defensive rebound, Robinson. Wolves want to run, zone through the middle of the lane. Him, his teammates, and the coach thought he was fouled, but he lost control of the ball out of bounds, but it was off the Blackhawks, so we're staying Wolves basketball. 13, Carson Hillinga in for the Wolves. Wolves with ball underneath their own basket into Gunderson, three-point shot, good. Tice Gunderson with his second three of the night, 6 points for Gunderson. 25-16, Wolves just keep hanging around. Desi Riley with it, over to Gavin Nelson. Holmes with it. Top of the key, Riley, over to Nelson. Hits a cutting Holmes. He loses the ball, slips out of his hands, but it's recovered by Riley. Carson Pierce. Long three-point shot, Holmes. Count it. Three-point shot, Robinson for the Wolves, and it's good. That's 8 for Robinson on the night. The sophomore's got the 6'3" sophomore can shoot, and he's got the hot hand tonight. Blackhawk basketball, 28-22. They're going to call Glenn Carlson for the travel. It's going to be Wolf basketball, 28-22. 4:39 left, second quarter, excuse me. Be a timeout called by Harris Lake Park. 4:29 left, first half. 28-22 Blackhawks. We're going to step aside for 1 minute. This is Blackhawk basketball on Fuller Digital Solutions. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions production of Blackhawk basketball. I'm Neil Cruz with help from Joel Johnson on the camera tonight here in Hinton. War Eagle Conference matchup between Harris Lake Park and Hinton. 28-22 Blackhawks, 4:25 left first half. Wolves got the ball, and we're going to have a foul called on 42 Carson Pierce, his second. That's 10 fouls, so it's going to be 2 shots the rest of the first half for the Wolves. Brody Bowles is a 85% free throw shooter. First one's off the back of the rim and out. Second free throw by Bowles. Rolls in. Glenn Carlson checks in for the Blackhawks. Give Carson Pierce a break. Means, Holmes, Nelson, Riley, Carlson for the Blackhawks. Means with it. Riley, top of the key, drives, has it stolen away by Bubba Sohn. Bubba Sohn's going to run with it. Nice little lob pass to Eli Robinson, does a spin move, and he puts it in. That's 10 for Robinson, the 6'3" sophomore. Blackhawks with it. Glenn Carlson, long three-point shot. That was from about as deep in that left corner as it gets. 31-25. Kicks it back out. Bubba Sohn, three-point shot, off the mark. Defensive rebound, Carlson. Holmes with it, brings it down, top to the key to Means. Means going to drive, kick out to Holmes. Holmes with it, left side, layup good. (33-25). Wolves got the ball. 3 minutes left, first half. Bubba Sohn with it, guarded by Nelson, drives the lane. He's going to get the bucket off the left side. Foul on White, 34. Desmond Riley, his first bucket's good for Bubba Sohn. He goes to the line for free throws. One free throw, he made the shot. Sohn's free throw. Count it good. That's 4 points from the night for Bubba Sohn. 33-28. 2:58 left first half. Jacob Means sets the offense for the Blackhawks. Carlson. Corner to Gavin Nelson. Cross court to Means. Tucked inside to Nelson. Turn around in the lane. Misses, but it's going to be a third foul called on number 44, Colton Voss, for the Wolves. Nelson will go to the line for 2. First free throw's up for Nelson and good. Look at my stat sheet here. Gavin Nelson. He was a 25% free throw shooter coming in tonight, but 2 for 8. Second one, off the mark. Wolves control the rebound. Bubba Sohn running with it, left-hand side. Goes by Jacob Means. He goes up for the shot. Foul's going to be called on Nelson. Gavin Nelson's first. Bubba Sohn go to the line for 2 shots. Sohn's got a quick first step. First free throw's good. It's 5 for Bubba Sohn. Caden Winters in for the Blackhawks. Jacob Means will take a little rest. 2:39 left second quarter. 34-29. Bubba Sohn with the second of 2 free throws. Misses on that one. Carlson with the rebound. Holmes spin in the lane, off the backboard and good. Bubba Sohn with it, driving the lane, kicks back out. Gunderson with it, drives in. Up and under, dipsy-doo, off the mark. Jackson Hinkins with the offensive rebound. He goes back up and it's blocked by Gavin Nelson. And then there's a collage of people laying on the floor. And I believe they call it out of bounds. It's going to be Harris Lake Park basketball. They're stopping to let Eli Robinson tie his shoe. Bubba Sohn will inbounds it underneath their own basket on my left side. cuts the lane. Mason Olson with it. Foul on Caden Winters, his second. Mason Olson will go to the line for 2 shots. First one's off the mark. 50% free throw shooter coming into tonight. Second free throw is good for Mason Olson. He's on the scoreboard tonight. 36-30 Blackhawks, 2 minutes, second quarter. Number 50, Carter Warden in for the Blackhawks. Gavin Nelson posting up inside, calling for the ball. They get it to him. Holmes in the lane. He's going to dish off to Carlson for the long three-pointer. Off the mark. Defensive rebound, Gunderson, Tice Gunderson. And there's going to be a blocking foul on Caleb Holmes, his second. Gunderson will go to the line for 2 shots. He's a 60% free throw shooter coming into tonight. 3 for 5 before this. Desi Riley will check in for Holmes. First one's off the mark. Holmes will get an extra minute 45 rest before the halftime break. You don't want to take the chance of getting that third foul before halftime. Second shot up by Gunderson, and count it. Gunderson's got 7 on the night. 36-31. Minute 42 left, first half. Blackhawk basketball. They're going to call Gavin Nelson with the travel. I didn't see it, but he was right there. I wasn't. It was one of those little stutter steps. He went to pick the ball up and dribble, and Bubba Sohn with it. 36-31, minute 30 left. Wolves are cut into this 5-point lead. Blackhawks go to a 2-3 zone defense. They're looking inside. The sophomore Robinson gets it down to Heinkens. He rolls in and out. It rolled around. It looked like it was in. We're going to have a travel call on 40, Caden Winters. Harris Lake Park. Robinson got that ball, and he just a nice little pass off to Heinkens, and he put it right up all wide open, and the ball just rolled around and rolled out. Robinson, the sophomore, will take a break, the leading scorer on the night with 8. Wolves with it. Minute left. Down by 5. Sohn. Bowles in the lane. He misses. Defensive rebound, Gavin Nelson. Blackhawks are going to slow it down. 50 seconds left. Carlson with it. Top of the key to Riley. Blackhawks miss a quite easy layup too. Carter Warden has one roll out. Sohn with it, drives the lane, throws it up. Kind of threw it up and fell down at the same time. 4-0 Caden Winters, his third. Sohn's going to go to the line for 2. First one's up and in. That's 6 points on the night for Sohn. 4 points from the free throw line. He made 1 bucket. He's got 4 free throws. 36-32. Second free throw's good. 36-33. 25 seconds left. Blackhawks will probably hold for 1. Gavin Nelson, top of the key. Riley, 13. 10 seconds. Back to Gavin Nelson. Back to Gavin Nelson cutting the lane. Carlson for a three-pointer. No, off the mark. Rebounds fumbled. Halftime score, 36-33 Blackhawks. Here in Hinton, War Eagle matchup between the Harris Lake Park Wolves. Hinton Blackhawks will step aside for 2 minutes, and we'll come back and recap the first half. This is Blackhawk basketball on Fuller Digital Solutions. Welcome back to Hinton, folks. Halftime here of the boys' game between the Blackhawks and the visiting Harris Lake Park Wolves. 36-33 in favor of your Blackhawks. Let's run down some scoring. Score at the end of the first quarter. Hinton 18-10 over the Wolves. Halftime score, like I say, 36-33. Run down some scoring for the teams. Harris Lake Park Wolves led by sophomore big man 6'3" Eli Robinson with 10. Bubba Sohn with 7. 5 of those points from the free throw line. So, kids, it does pay to make those free throws. Tice Gunderson with 7. Jackson Hinkins with 3. Brody Bowles with 3. Colton Voss with 2. And Mason Olson made a free throw, comes in with 1. Leading the way for your Hinton Blackhawks, Caleb Holmes, 16 points on the night. Desi Riley with 9. Glenn Carlson hit a three-pointer to take 3. Carson Pierce has 3. Tate Linton has 2. Trey Frank with 2. And Gavin Nelson made 1 free throw for his single point of the night. 36-33 Hinton. The pressure to start that game, Hinton was in the 1-2-2 press, and it really kind of threw the Wolves off a little bit, and they really didn't get into their groove till I would say sometime towards the end of the first quarter and into that second quarter. And it was almost like the tides turned, where as soon as the Wolves kind of found their groove, Hinton was kind of hitting blocks and couldn't get anything and was making some of those mental mistakes. So halftime score here in Hinton, 36-33 in the boys game. We're going to step aside for 3 minutes, and we'll come back for the second half of the boys game. Blackhawk basketball on Fuller Digital Solutions. Welcome back to Hinton, folks. Second half of the boys' tilt tonight, 36-33 in favor of the Blackhawks. Start of the second half. Blackhawks led in the first half by Caleb Holmes with 13. The Wolves led in the first half by Eli Robinson, the 6'3 sophomore, with 10 points. Going to be an interesting second half, folks. Like I said, the first half was kind of the tale of two quarters, where the first quarter was the Blackhawks put it to them, led 18-10, and that full court press kind of did the Wolves in. They just couldn't almost do things right. And then the second half, the Wolves come out and they outscore the Blackhawks 23-18 in the second quarter. 36-33, start of the third quarter. We're going to have white ball going right to left. The Blackhawks will start it out. They'll bring out the 5 starters, I would believe. Looks like both teams do. We got Means and Holmes and Gavin Nelson, Desi Riley, and number 30, Tate Linton. We didn't see much of Tate Linton in this. I don't know if he played in the second quarter at all. He picked up 2 early fouls and took a seat. Linton in the corner, back to Riley. Means with it. Riley open, gonna dish it into Linton. He's gonna turn around. No shot, gonna be foul on the floor. Jackson Hankins with his second. Going to be Blackhawk ball underneath their own basket. Holmes inbounds it, but it's stolen away. That's the second time tonight. Bowles with the layup. That's the second time tonight that Holmes is inbounds the ball, just nonchalantly throws it up, and it's stolen away. But he comes down to the other end, and Holmes hits the fadeaway 2-point shot, 38-35 to retain that 3-point lead. Blackhawks go back to that 1-2-2 press. Gunderson with it, top of the key to Bowles. Hodggill, Sohn. Robinson will start on the bench for the Wolves. Alongside Colton Voss. Long 3-point shot by Gunderson. Misses. Offensive rebound. Gunderson with it again, into Jackson Hankins. He turns, he took a little stutter step. I'm surprised he didn't call a travel on that one. Sohn, top of the key. Sohn's gonna drive, dish off to Gunderson. Over to Bowles. He thought about a 3-pointer, but he puts the ball on the floor and drives left. Gunderson drives left, nice little pass off to Hankins, and he goes up and misses it. Gunderson with the rebound, misses. Hankins with the rebound, misses. Defensive rebound, Linton. Desi Riley with it. Means. Throws it away. Sohn grabs it for the Wolves. He goes in, left side. Shoot, foul. It's going to be third on Caleb Holmes. Holmes discussing with the referee, very friendly like, about what he did wrong. Referee explains it to him. Sohn's first free throw up and good. Second free throw up for Sohn and good. That's 9 for Bubba Sohn on the night. 38-37, 1-point lead for the Blackhawks. Wolves go into a full court press here. See what the Blackhawks do to it. They get it across to Gavin Nelson, over to Linton. He drives the lane, back out to Gavin Nelson. 3-point shot, air ball, misses everything. The cheerleader gives it to the referee, and Wolf ball. Jacob Means at the top of that 1-2-2 press. Wolves get it across. Gunderson drives left side, misses. Desi Riley, defensive rebound. Jacob Means with it. Riley drives the lane, back to Gavin Nelson. Left hand in the lane, and it's good for Nelson. 40-37, 5:25 left, third quarter. Wolves get it across the timeline. Bubba Sohn with it. He drives the lane, kicks out to Gunderson. It's a cutting Bowles in the lane, and he throws it up, hits the front of the rim. Gavin Nelson with the defensive rebound. Means brings it down. Desi Riley over to Holmes. Inside pass to Gavin Nelson. Misses. Gets his own rebound. And he's going to be fouled. That's Jackson Hinkins. I think that's his third. That's a third on Hinkins. Going to have 2 shots for Gavin Nelson. First one's good. Couple 2 or 3 substitutions in for each team. Stussy in. Robinson in for the Wolves. Colton Voss in for the Wolves. Haven't seen him for a while either. He picked up 3 quick fouls in the first half. Second free throw is good for Nelson. That's 8 for Nelson on the night. Wolves get it across. Bubba Sohn with it. Nice little bounce pass in. And we're going to have a travel called on Mason Olson as he cut to the lane and got the bounce pass from Sohn. He took an extra step. Blackhawk basketball. Carson Pierce with it. Stussy's posting up inside, begging for the ball. Stussy now top of the key. Desi Riley. Nelson tries to feed it into Pierce, but he gets it stolen away by Gunderson. Bubba Sohn's going to run with it. Right side, guarded by Nelson. He takes it into Stussy. Little floater in the lane and puts it up for 2. That's 11 on the night for Bubba Sohn. Out of bounds off the Wolves. Going to stay Blackhawk basketball. (42-39), 4 minutes left, third quarter. Blackhawks almost stolen away by Olson. Colton Pierce recovers. Desi Riley, 3-point shot off the backboard, no good. Rebound to Olson from the Wolves, outlet to Sohn. He pulls back, and now he goes to the room on the left-hand side. Defensive rebound, Stussy takes it right out of Robinson's hand. Colton Pierce being chased by Bubba Sohn. Gunderson misses the steal. Nelson, three-pointer. Rebound, Bubba Sohn. He's running with it. Gets it poked away by Pierce, but they're going to call the foul on Carson Pierce. That's his third. Hodgegill in the game. Bubba Sohn will take a seat and get a rest. Number 24, Trey Frank, into the game for the Blackhawks. Will give Riley a rest. (42-39), 3:15 left, third quarter. Robinson drives, little floater over the top and puts it in. 12 for Robinson on the night. Feed it into Linton, back to Nelson as he drives through the lane. Floater off the backboard, it rolls around a couple times and in. That's 6 for Nelson this half. That's 10 in the game. 44-41, Wolves hanging around. Olson with it. Going to have a travel through the middle of the lane. Bubba Sohn back in the game. Give Gunderson some bench time. Sohn just got that quick little drink of water and a breather to catch his breath, and we'll go back at it. Blackhawks with it. Linton out to Nelson. 3-point shot, Pierce. Off the back. Rebound, Voss. Robinson running with it. Pass to Olson, but it goes right through his fingers. Nelson with it. Over to Pierce. Blackhawks are looking to feed it inside. Nelson's going to drive the lane off the backboard and sat on the front of the rim and then slowly rolled back in. 46-41, minute 50 left. Sohn with the 3-point shot. Bounces, runs wild right. Robinson chases it but can't get there. Bowles and Gunderson back in for the Wolves. Glenn Carlson going to check in for the Blackhawks. Linton will take a seat. Nelson will inbounds to Pierce. 1:44 left third quarter, 46-41 Blackhawks. Carlson with it. Bucket's good for the Blackhawks. Three-point shot, Gunderson, good. It's his third three of the night, 48-44. Stussy with it. Carlson going to hit the cutting Pierce. Back out. Trey Frank's going to drive the lane. No basket. They're saying the foul was on the floor. Blue 2-0. Mark Olson with the foul, his first. Robinson in for Olson. Blackhawk ball under their own basket. 55 seconds left third quarter. 4-point lead, 48-44. Ball's knocked away by Bubba Sohn. He takes it in, dishes it back to Gunderson. He throws it up. Foul on Gavin Nelson. His second. Gunderson will go to the line for two. Cut into this 4-point lead. Gunderson's a 60% free throw shooter. He's made one tonight. First one's good. 3-point lead, 48-45. It's 11 for Gunderson. Second one's in and out. Defensive rebound, Carlson. Passes it to Stussy under the lane. And Stussy traveled trying to get position. It was transition, and I don't think Stussy saw the ball come until it was right there, and he grabbed it, and he wasn't in position, and he traveled trying to get back under the basket to get it up. 48-45, 35 seconds left. Makes me think, from the looks of it, the Wolves might hold for one. Into Voss. He misses. Kind of bumped into Stussy as he went up, and the ball didn't even go in the air. It just went straight off his hands, straight sideways. Out of bounds off the Blackhawks. 26 seconds left. Wolf ball underneath their own basket. 26 seconds left. Linton in for Stussy. 48-45. Third quarter. Gunderson with it. Bowles knocked away by Pierce. Going to stay Wolf ball. Gunderson will inbounds it. Into Bubba Sohn. .12 seconds. Over to Bowles. Into Robinson. One bounce, and he puts it up. Left hand. 4 seconds left. 1-point lead. Knocked away by Gunderson. Saved in. Not enough time for a shot. Carlson threw it up at the buzzer, but had a Harris Lake Park defender in his face. 48-47, 1-point game. Start of the fourth quarter coming up. We're going to step aside for 1 minute. Blackhawk basketball on Fuller Digital Solutions. Fourth quarter War Eagle basketball here in Hinton, visiting Harris Lake Park. Trails by 1. Hinton 48, Wolves 47. Start of the fourth quarter here. Blackhawks led in scoring by Caleb Holmes with 15. Wolves led in scoring by Robinson with 14. Start of the fourth quarter. 48-47 Blackhawks. Wolves with the ball. Bubba Sohn over to Gunderson. Three-point shot. In and out. Defensive rebound, Holmes. The Wolves didn't waste any time trying to get on the board there. Nelson to Means. Gonna have a travel called on Jacob Means. Wolves with the chance to take the lead. Haven't led yet this game. The Blackhawks have led from the start. 48-47 Blackhawks. Bubba Sohn with it. Brody Bowles. Free throw line jumper. And they're going to call him for a travel as he jump stopped. Jacob Means. Team fouls are even, 3-3. Not an issue yet for 1-and-1 or free throw shooting. Gavin Nelson drives the lane, throws it up right-hand side, and it rolls in. That's 14 for Nelson on the night. 10 this half. He really kind of took control in that third quarter with Holmes on the bench a little bit. Gunderson, long three-point shot. Count it. That's Gunderson's fourth three of the night. 14 on the night for the little man. He's a sophomore, 5'9" guard. Linton with it. Gavin Nelson. Hits Means, cutting across the lane. Stussy, three-point shot. Count it. First points of the night for Stussy. Brody Bowles for a three. It's off the mark. Stussy with the defensive rebound. Outlet to Gavin Nelson. Left-hand layup. Rolls in and out. Fight for the rebound. I think it went off Nelson. Yep, they're going to call it off Gavin Nelson. He wasn't going for the ball. It just bounced off him as he was going, and it hit him and rolled out. Harris Lake Park basketball, 53-50. Blackhawk lead. Hinton in their 2-3 zone. Stussy, the big man, in the middle. Wolves over to Bowles. Gunderson top of the key to Bubba Sohn. Bubba Sohn for the three, and it's long. Gavin Nelson with the rebound, out to Means. He's off to the races. Linton back to Means, top of the key. Caleb Holmes, right-hand side. He's going to drive the lane, throw it up. Colton Voss with the defensive rebound. Gets it back to Sohn as he cuts through the lane. Jackson Hankins with the rebound, misses, but he gets his own rebound. Bubba Sohn, three-pointer. Off the mark, defensive rebound. Linton was down there in transition with his arms up waiting for the ball, but they didn't see him. Means sets it up. Gavin Nelson drives the lane off the backboard and in for a floater. That's 16 for Nelson on the night. Brody Bowles, long three-pointer off the mark. Rebound down to the Blackhawks. Gonna be a 30-second timeout. Blackhawks will step aside for 30 seconds. Blackhawk basketball on Fuller Digital Solutions. Welcome back to Hinton, folks. 4:31 left, fourth quarter. 55-50. Blackhawk lead, 5-point lead. Going to be Blackhawk basketball. My left side. Team fouls are even at 3. Blackhawks led in scoring tonight by Gavin Nelson with 16 and Caleb Holmes with 15. Blackhawks top of the key, Means to Stussy. Stussy with it, over to Nelson, off the backboard left side. We're going to say off Gavin Nelson, and it's going to go blue ball, Harris Lake Park ball. Coach Spies wants an explanation on that one, and they saw it differently. Bubba Sohn with it, Gunderson. Spies throws it up. Spies throws it up to Bowles. Sohn throws it up to Bowles under the lane, but it's a foul on Easton Stussy, his third. Wolves ball under their own basket. 3:57 left. 55-50 Blackhawks. Wolves can cut into the 5-point lead here. Throws it into Gunderson. Bowles with it. Bubba Sohn. Up to Voss. Hits a cutting Bowles through the lane. We're going to have a foul called. It's either on 24 or 42. 4-2. Carson Pierce, that's his fourth. Wolves ball. Inbounds under their own basket. Bubba Sohn will pass it in. Up high to Gunderson. Bowles top of the key. Nobody guarding him. He's going to throw up the three-pointer and put it in for Bowles. 55-53 Wolves. 3:28 left. Blackhawks with it. Holmes. Over to Pierce. Desi Riley. Tough man-to-man defense for the Wolves. Holmes drives the lane, kicks back out. Pierce, three-point shot. Off the mark. We're going to have a foul called under the... I think we're going to have a foul called on 2-4 Trey Clark. His third. Pushing foul on for the rebound. 55-53 Blackhawks. Stussy, Linton, Means back in the game. We're going to have Means, Holmes, Stussy, Linton, and Nelson. For the Wolves, Robinson, Sohn, Gunderson, Bowles, and Voss. 2-point game, Blackhawks lead, 55-53. Gunderson, three-point shot, in and out. That would have given them the lead. You could hear the crowd almost start to cheer, and then it rolled back out. Nelson, jumper, 2-point shot, off the mark. Gets his own rebound. Stussy, top of the key, over to Means, three-pointer. Rebound to Bowles. Gives it to Gunderson. To Bowles. Bubba Sohn, long three-pointer. Nothing but net. And a quick timeout by the Blackhawks. 55-56. Wolves with a 1-point lead. Full timeout. We'll step aside for 1 minute. Blackhawk basketball on Fuller Digital Solutions. Welcome back to Hinton, folks. 56-55 in favor of the Harris Lake Park Wolves. 1-point lead over the Blackhawks. 2 minutes, 24 seconds left, fourth quarter. Team fouls, 6 against the Blackhawks, 3 against the Wolves. Hinton ball. Blackhawks will be going from my right to my left. Linton, Stussy, Holmes, Means, Nelson in the game for the Blackhawks. Down by 1, 2:20 left. Blackhawks with the ball. Inside to Stussy. Misplays it. I think it's off the Wolves. It's going to stay Blackhawk basketball. Nelson will inbounds. Back to Means. I'm getting Nelson and Holmes mixed up a couple times tonight. Number 20 versus number 22. Same style of haircut. 3-point shot by Nelson. Off the mark. It's going to be Harris Lake Park ball. Holmes misplayed the rebound. Voss into zone. Blackhawks back into that 1-2-2 press. 1:50 left. 56-55 Wolves. Bubba Sohn with it, drives the lane. Shot over Stussy and puts it in for 2. That's 16 for Sohn on the night. Caleb Nelson with it. Caleb Holmes, runner off the backboard. Going to have a timeout here, 1:31 left. 58-57 Wolves. We'll take a 1-minute break. Blackhawk basketball on Fuller Digital Solutions. Welcome back to Hinton, folks. 58-57 in favor of the Harris Lake Park Wolves. 1-point lead over the Blackhawks of Hinton. 1:31 left, fourth quarter. It's going to be Harris Lake Park basketball. They have to go the full length of the court to get to their end. 58-57. They have a 1-point lead. Hinton has switched it up a little bit. They're in a man-to-man. They're covering man-to-man. They're not really in a press, just man-to-man. Sohn with it. I think they're going to call a travel. Yes, and they call a travel on Bubba Sohn. He goes in for the layup. He had a little collision. A couple guys hit the floor, but they called Bubba Sohn with a travel. Blackhawk basketball. 1:26 left. 1-point lead for Harris Lake Park over the Hinton Blackhawks, 58-57. Blackhawks with it. Means, Nelson, Linton, Stussy, Holmes. Holmes with it, top of the elbow. He backs up. 3-point shot, Caleb Holmes, off the mark. Rebound, out of bounds. Out of bounds to Harris Lake Park. Two of the refs are conversing. One. It's Harris Lake Park basketball. Blackhawks in that man-to-man, I'll call it a man-to-man press. Stolen by Caleb Holmes. He backs out for a 3, but he passes off to Means. Into Linton. He steps in. 2 shots. Linton goes to the line. That's 4 fouls on Colton Voss. Going to be 2 shots for number 30, Tate Linton. Is a 46% free throw shooter on the season. Don't think he has shot any tonight. First one's off the mark. Set the game here. 1 minute, 1 second left. 1-point lead for the Harris Lake Park Wolves. Tate Linton at the line for the Blackhawks. This free throw can tie it. And it rolls out. Rebound by Voss. Bowles with it. Stolen away by Linton. Bounce pass to Holmes, and he puts it in for 2. Blackhawks with the 1-point lead, 59-58. Bubba Sohn dribbling down the sideline. Fouls on Jacob Means. Looks like Means got hit. Means got hit in the face. Is bleeding from the nose. He took the elbow, but they called the blocking foul. They're going to send Trey Frank in. Bubba Sohn's at the line for 2. There's going to be a 1-and-1. 7th foul on the Blackhawks, so it's 1-and-1. Sohn has made 7 free throws tonight. I'm not exactly sure how many he's taken, but he's made 7 free throws tonight. First one's off the mark. Defensive rebound, Linton. 1-point lead, Blackhawks. They have the ball, 42 seconds left. Caleb Holmes with it, being guarded closely by Bubba Sohn. They're going to call foul on number 1, Bubba Sohn. I don't know if I've ever seen that foul called. The defender that is fighting through a screen gets called for the foul. I thought for sure they were going to call an offensive foul on Gavin Nelson there, but it's Blackhawks ball. They're up by 1. They have the ball. 31 seconds left. Harris Lake Park's playing a close defense, and they're going to call another foul on Bubba Sohn, guarding Caleb Holmes. That's 3 on Bubba Sohn. Coach quick grabs Hodgstill and sends him in. Going to have a timeout called. It's going to be a full timeout. We're going to stay here. 27.2 seconds left. 59-58 Blackhawks. 1-point lead for Hinton. They have the ball. Team fouls, 7 on the Blackhawks, so Harris Lake Park is shooting 1-and-1. And there's 6 fouls on the Wolves, so the next one on the Wolves, Hinton will shoot 1-and-1. If I'm Hinton, I think I get the ball into Holmes or Nelson, who have been your so-called money men tonight. And they're both fairly good free throw shooters. Get one of them to the ball and just let them dribble around. Harris Lake Park fouls, which they might want to do just to stop the clock. Then you get to go to the line for a 1-and-1, and if you make your free throws, you're golden. You walk out of here with a win. And right before the timeout was called, Jacob Means did check back into the game, number 10. Got his nose stuffed full of cotton or Kleenexes or whatever it is. He took an elbow about 20 seconds earlier to the nose and was bleeding, so they got him out and they got him all fixed up. The refs are conferring. It's Blackhawk basketball. 27.2 seconds left. Blackhawks with the ball and a 1-point lead. Gavin Nelson inbounds to Caleb Holmes. Holmes dribbles behind his back. He backs up. He's just going to take his time. Bowles reaches in. Going to be a foul called on Brody Bowles. That's going to be 3 on Bowles. Nelson, Caleb Holmes will go to the line for 1-and-1. Caleb Holmes is a 77.5% free throw shooter. First one's up, and it's good. Sub comes in, Jackson Hinkins for the Wolves. 2-point game for the Blackhawks. Nelson Holmes shooting his second free throw, and it's good. Okay, timeout Blackhawks. 30-second timeout. We'll stay here. 3-point lead for the Blackhawks. Hinton with the 3-point lead, 61-58, 20.9 seconds left. Wolves will have the ball at the opposite end of the court, going left to right. Holmes leading the Blackhawks tonight with 21. Followed up by a close second with Caleb Nelson with 16. Wolves led by, I think Gunderson has 14 and Robinson has 14. Both sophomores. Teams come out of their timeouts. There's some defensive strategy and offensive strategy thrown into those a lot thrown into that 30 seconds. Jackson Hinkins will inbounds to Bubba Sohn. Blackhawks are set back into a 2-3 zone defense. 1-3-1 zone defense. Bubba Sohn with it. Screen set over to Bowles. Pass knocked away by Gavin Nelson and stolen. Gets it to Holmes, 9 seconds left. Bubba Sohn's got a foul. That's his fourth. Caleb Holmes is going to go to the line for 1-1. Up by 3 with 7 seconds left. That steal by Gavin Nelson kind of sealed the game right there. If Holmes can make at least one of these free throws, that makes it a 2-possession game. Makes them both, it's definitely a 2-possession game. First one's good. 22 for Holmes on the night. Matches his uniform number. Four-point lead for the Blackhawks. Shooting a free throw is Holmes. And the free throw's good. 23 on the night. 5-point lead for the Blackhawks. Wolves with it. 6 seconds left. And Brody Bowles turns and throws it full court and throws it straight out of bounds. Blackhawks with it. 5-point lead and 5 seconds left. Nelson will inbounds to Holmes. Wolves aren't going to do anything about it. That's a 5-point victory for the Blackhawks tonight here in Hinton. We're going to step away for 30 seconds. We'll come back and recap the boys' game. Welcome back to Hinton here. Exciting finish. The Blackhawks, your Hinton Blackhawks pull off the 5-point victory, 63-58 over the visiting Harris Lake Park Wolves. Came down to crunch time. Score at the end of the first quarter, 18-10 Hinton. Halftime, 36-33. And the end of the game, Hinton Blackhawk win, 63-58. We'll round out some scoring here for the Harris Lake Park Wolves. They were led in scoring by 3 gentlemen, Bubba Sohn, Tice Gunderson, and Eli Robinson all had 14. Pretty even scoring there. Brody Bowles with 3, Hankins with 3, Voss with 1, and Olson with 1. For your Hinton Blackhawks, Caleb Holmes led the way with 23. Gavin Nelson had 16, way above his season average of like 7. Desi Riley had 9. We didn't see much of him in the second half. Glenn Carlson had 3. Trey Frank had 2. Tate Linton had 2. Pierce had 3. And Easton Stussy had a 3-pointer. 63-58, a 5-point victory for the Hinton Blackhawks. That's going to be a scratch for us tonight. Fuller Digital Solution production of Blackhawk basketball. I am Neil Cruz with Joel Johnson. See you next time, and good night.